All right, everybody, let's get into it today. Welcome to the channel. My name is Mike. You are on Crypto Kid Mike YouTube channel. Today we're going to discuss, some of the recent developments in the space over the last couple of days, the last week or so. And just going to give you a quick rundown of the key things that I took away. But first, let's get started with CoinMarketCap. Red all across the board. Basically nothing positive over the last 24 hours, 7 days. Bitcoin up less than 1%, a little bit, probably just because of the El Salvador news that we'll get into in a few moments. But we're in a choppy accumulation phase right now that I believe will end soon. I believe we're gonna take a leg up, not a leg down, but it's possible that we go down back to 32,000. Find support again, and we range in there. Hopefully the alts will, follow. Like always, history repeats itself. History shows that the alts will follow Bitcoin. Nothing crazy going on. Just it is what it is. Kind of just staying flat right now. Bitcoin, at least. Everything else is kind of down. But let's get into the first piece of news. El Salvador becomes first country to adopt Bitcoin as legal tender after passing law. This is absolutely huge for Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency space in general. I've got into the market at around 2016, 2017, and this kind of news, well, obviously not this kind, but positive news in general was not coming. It was all, FUD. Bitcoin is a scam. Bitcoin is a fraud. But now you have actual countries and Congress and governments accepting Bitcoin. So let's get into it. This is history right here, by the way. First country for Bitcoin adoption. This is history. Huge step. Huge step in the space. It legitimizes the cryptocurrency space. Nobody with half a brain can now say that this whole cryptocurrency space, blockchain space, is a fraud, is a scam. It's BS garbage. You can't. It's that argument is ignorant and invalid now. You have a country accepting Bitcoin as legal currency. All that argument goes out the window now. Let's get into it. El Salvador just became the first country to adopt Bitcoin as legal tender. Lawmakers in Central American countries' Congress voted by a supermajority in favor of the Bitcoin law. Let's get in here. Supermajority, 62 out of 84 votes. 62 out of 84 votes. It wasn't close. This is overwhelming. Supermajority. It's just I believe they won't be the last either. I think Paraguay and Panama are thinking of doing something like this also. I'm not too sure. I think I read something like that. I'm not too sure, though. All right, let's move on. State Street. State Street Bank launches cryptocurrency division. Whew. State Street. They're not a small bank, guys. State Street says it plans to evolve into a multi-asset platform to support cryptocurrency trading and more. The writing is on the wall. Capitulation. They have to come or they will be left behind. It's just what it is. State Street, a U.S. custody bank that oversees about $40 trillion in assets, has launched a cryptocurrency division. $40 trillion. That's not small money. They're coming with hundreds of billions of dollars. They're not the first, and they will not be the last. They're all coming. State Street said it is expanding its digital reach into crypto, central bank digital currency, CBDCs, blockchain, and tokenization, and will upgrade its global link platform into a multi-asset digital trading system. I don't know what else you have to give people that don't believe in this space, or what other information that they're looking at that negates this, but it's just not. I don't understand how anyone is still questioning this asset class. They are coming. They're not going to put hundreds of billions of dollars into this asset class and space to lose money. So for anyone to think, I mean, short term, I believe we're still in a bull market. And I think it's absolutely crazy to think that we're going into a bear market right now when institutional money hasn't even finished coming in yet. Bitcoin's at 36,000. You think the top was at 60,000? I don't. I can't see it because they're coming in right now. They're not here to lose money. They're here to make money. We are in the space before them. We will sell the top. They will buy. That's just what it is. Companies, banks, institutions, they want cryptocurrencies. They want digital assets. It is what it is. Okay, moving on. Amazon looks to hire blockchain staffers with experience of DeFi. The largest online realtor in the world wants DeFi and blockchain experience. Why would they want that if this was not an emerging asset class? Why would they want that if this was just going to be a fad or just a phase? It's not. It's not. They're not going to spend the money and the research and the time. It's just not going to happen. Let's get into it a little bit. Amazon is searching for staff with experience in decentralized finance, DeFi, according to a job ad posted for a blockchain head of product. The candidate will have a track record delivering outstanding products at scale in emerging spaces and is passionate about blockchain, distributed systems, and cloud scale software. Ideally, you will have to have experience delivering products or innovations in the blockchain space, and in particular, DeFi or traditional financial services. They're not hiring these people for nothing. They're coming. Okay, let's move on. Smart contract platform Flare raises 11.3 million in funding round. Now, if anyone that doesn't know what Flare is, they're basically Ethereum on the XRP ledger. That's just giving a comparison. It's not obviously Ethereum, but they bring smart contracts to they are partnered with Ripple, the company, and they bring smart contracts to the XRP ledger. Anyone who holds XRP, you know about the Flare airdrop and the big things that Flare is doing, bringing to the XRP ledger, the use case for XRP, and so you know about that if you are an XRP holder. But they just raised $11.3 million in a funding round. Smart contract protocol Flare has raised $11.3 million in a funding round led by Hong Kong-based blockchain firm Kinetic Capital. The protocol issues tokenized versions of other cryptocurrencies, which can then be used in smart contracts. Hong Kong-based blockchain firm Kinetic Capital led the funding round, which included participation from Digital Currency Group, Coin Fund, and LD Capital. Digital Currency Fund, Barry Silbert, big money, big ties. They're bringing DeFi, NFTs, all of these things to other cryptocurrency blockchains, including XRP, as another utility. So they got some big things on the way. It's I am to be transparent, I own Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, so I am getting ready for my Flare drop to be airdropped to my account, and I'm excited for the things that that'll bring to the XRP ledger and just the cryptocurrency space in general. These things, forget about the maximalism and the Bitcoin maxis, XRP maxis, Ethereum maxis. These things are good for the space, the cryptocurrency blockchain space. It legitimizes the cryptocurrency world. Excuse me. For years, people have called this a scam and bullshit, but it you can't say that anymore. It just, you can't. The real money, the institution, the financial system is coming in and it has to, embrace this technology. Unfortunately, we're lagging in the U.S. I'm from New York, the worst state in the world to own crypto, because nobody can function in New York other than Coinbase and like a few other small exchanges. The absolute worst state to own or to invest in cryptocurrency. Too many rules, too many regulations. Nobody wants the bit license. It's too hard to get. Anyway, well, that's off topic, but Flare funding 11.3 million. They're not putting money into the space for nothing. They want a return. We got in before them. We will cash out higher return percentages than they will. They're just putting more money than us. It's just is what it is. Okay, moving on. Berkshire Hathaway invests $500 million in Brazilian digital bank. Everybody knows who Warren Buffett is. Arguably the greatest investor of all time. To me, he's the GOAT. Just, that's my honest opinion. But he has been known to bash cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin specifically, and just the entire space. I think it's a little ironic that he's investing in digital banks now that are going to function off digital currencies. So listen to what they're doing. Don't listen to what they say. Just watch what they're doing. Basically, they say one thing and do the other thing. Everybody knows Jamie Dimon was buying Bitcoin and working on JPM Coin when he was bashing it, saying he was going to fire any trader owning it. This is, they work at JP Morgan. And the CEO of JP Morgan is saying that Bitcoin's a scam and then secretly buying it. Like, we all know that. That's not anything new. Unless you're new to the space, then I would recommend going to do research if you want. Everybody should do their own research, but it's funny. They say one thing, they do another. If you're new to the space, you'll learn that. If you're not new to investing, then you obviously already know that. But yeah, it's ironic, for $500 million in a digital bank, but you're saying that Bitcoin is rat poison and bullshit. But again, got a lot of respect for Warren Buffett. Honestly, he's the GOAT when it comes to investing. But he was late on the tech boom too. He didn't invest in Apple until the late 2000s. He didn't believe in the company. He just didn't understand tech, and now he doesn't understand this. But it is what it is. This doesn't mean the fact that he doesn't understand doesn't mean that nobody else does. Everybody else understands, or mostly everybody else understands. Congress dragging your feet. The U.S. obviously needs to catch up because either they don't understand or they're just purposely misleading the public, saying that cryptocurrency is bad and not highlighting all the benefits. Everything has pros and cons. Do your own research, and you'll find that out. Okay, moving on. Now, Ripple proposes adding federated sidechains. Chief Technology Officer David Schwartz cites demand from users for a smart contract implementation. This is that whole Flare and Flare drop, bringing smart contracts to the XRP ledger and bringing another form of utility to XRP, which is, everybody knows, if you are in the space, everybody knows about this Ripple lawsuit with the SEC. Total garbage. The SEC has no legs to stand on. They're basically just treading water. They have to. I believe they're gonna come to a settlement. Somewhat soon. They don't have a case. Like, XRP is not a security. Ripple is not XRP. XRP is not Ripple. Ripple owns a lot of XRP, but it is not the same thing. If I buy XRP, I'm not buying shares of Ripple. They have their own private funding and private shares that they sell to accredited investors. XRP is not a security. It is a utility token or a digital asset or a digital currency. In 2015, FinCEN, a U.S. government agency, declared it a currency. I don't know what basically the SEC and Jay Clayton are a bunch of cronies. And they just decided to throw this lawsuit out in the last few days of office. And then they just left it to Gary Gensler and the new staff to deal with. Unfortunately, the U.S. is lagging behind, and we're still waiting for regulatory clarity. But anyway, back to this. Ripple Chief Technology Officer David Schwartz proposed introducing federated sidechains to enable implementation of smart contracts adjacent to the XRP ledger. Again, use case. To be a security, you can't have a utility. XRP has utility. Ripple has resisted smart contract capabilities because of the risk of compromising the focus on payments, Schwartz wrote in a blog post Monday. Demand, however, has increased with the growth of DeFi. There's that DeFi again. A sector in this whole digital space that is going to boom. And, there's a bunch of DeFi products you can, go and do your own research about. But this part of that sector is going to boom. Okay, federated sidechains for the XRP ledger would enable developers to implement native smart contracts that interact with XRP and the XRP ledger while keeping the ledger lean and efficient. They would allow for more specialized projects to be built using Ripple's functionality without compromising the security or efficiency of the ledger because they would be built on sidechains acting as their own blockchains. Bullish on XRP, Flare, bullish on this entire market. I don't know how else to say it. We are in the early stages of this game, and they're just coming now. So we just have to sit back and wait, be patient, and sell, in increments at the top. Okay, so going to the last piece of news today. Arrington Capital launches $100 million Algorand ecosystem fund. The TechCrunch founder's second crypto fund will bet on Algorand project and coins, but don't think the firm is abandoning XRP. Arrington Capital is denominated in XRP. They are bullish on XRP. The CEO of Ripple and Michael Arrington, which is the CEO of Arrington Capital, obviously super bullish on XRP. They are good friends. They've known each other for about 15 years. So, again, super bullish. Let's get into it. Michael Arrington's crypto VC firm, Arrington Capital, is launching a $100 million venture fund for bets on projects building on Algorand. Called the Arrington Algo Growth Fund, AAGF, the new fund will invest in tokens and equity, Arrington told CoinDesk in a call. It's Arrington Capital Management's second crypto-focused fund after the flagship Arrington XRP Capital Fund, which in March reported $236.7 million in assets last fiscal year. Arrington Capital now has over $1 billion in assets under management, according to this press release. Guys, they're not putting money into the space for no reason. That's all I can say. I'm going to leave it off at that. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Support the channel. I'm just going to make videos every single day until I'm blue in the face. Thanks, guys. Have a good day.